All right, folks, Tuesday, 18th of April, 2023. More upside to come here. Seeing the VIX. Seeing the VIX here in a very compromised spot. Really, I got no support for the VIX until we get to 16 spot 48. And I remember the 2017, 2018
says he is sure
years. Got some Russian defense minister chatter here as well, pushing oil to lows on session. But we have the VIX here, just, slipping below yesterday's low, but really no support until down here. So with that in mind, I don't know how much of a big pullback we can get on VIX here to push equities down. And that means destination down here for VIX is going to yield much higher prices for equities. So with that, we don't really want to be seller today on any of these products. Where could we get long? Well, look for PVH 4166s on SPOOs. We'll be looking at probably a higher yield potential coming down closer to PVAL, but I don't think we're going to get that unless we get sort of a headline risk come out here, driving the VIX higher. So that goes for Dow. And that goes for SPOOs and for NASDAQ. On the Dow, just to note here yesterday, I'm not even going to bother showing you the daily charts because we've gone over them ad nauseum. This was kind of a no trade zone for me yesterday on the Dow. And I'm kind of pretty happy I didn't take anything here because it, came back inside Friday's value and then just had a turn. I think it was more of a VIX driven turn, and then we lifted up into printing new highs on the close. Really positive sort of news confirmation by price here, if you like. So price confirming generally positive news on data. So I think, look, we're going to be talking about 34,597s before the end of this week here. Now back up. There we go. What else to look at? Yeah, oil. Oil is actually pretty interesting here, given that this is the trade we've been talking about. Last night, we just had a capitulation on that generally stronger dollar. Might have been some other moves correlated in there as well, but generally down to visit. We sharked in this instance here on the 80-60, i.e. we didn't trade it, but we came very close to trading it and then finally hit it. And then at that point, we had a poor low, and I posted in the room, pretty much at that point, we have a poor low, and there was three options. We were going to flush it and then remain supported. We were going to break it, stay below, and then this would open up coming down to at least $80. Or we'll just leave it. We'll find support, come up here, and just take out that poor low another day, down the line. And so it took option 2 there, flushed it, and then bounced. But here we are again, speaking about this CVAH 80 spot 60. So big support area. Why is this a big support area, which doesn't look so supportive right now? But this is CVA. I might actually even have to update this as I rolled this, but it should have rolled this drawing. So this is kind of Easter week where we went kind of sideways. So we had like 4 days of a break and then pulling back last night, and we're testing now. I think by the looks of this, the market does actually want to tip off to the downside here, but it's wholly not fully accepted down here yet. So let's see what's going to happen. But I'm open to this contract trading down to 70, 75, 50, 76s here before then buyers stepping in again, and that's going to be certainly closing the gap. So let's remain open-minded here on oil, right? So pretty prescriptive stuff there. And what else? Nat gas is kind of finding some feet lately as there's a bit of a cold snap coming in North America right now. And there we go on the daily. So you're seeing, 2 days of buying coming in here. And it's, it's been a while since we've had 2 consecutive days of buying come in and close. And so you've seen that coming in on the lift there. We're back above the 2.214s. Pulling back onto that sort of area here, just below 2.214 is like 2.20. Could be a nice long op here on nat gas, and then kind of get back up towards the 2 spot 513s. So I think there's good ops this week on nat gas. Equities printing the highs here as of speaking. And yeah, that's about it. Euro continuing to pull back from yesterday's bloodbath, again derived from the dollar. And I think it's going to be an interesting week for this euro dollar pair. 7 minutes now until we get German ZEW current conditions and the eurozone economic sentiment. So listen, have a good session, and I'll talk to you 1:45 for the technical rundown. Take it easy.